report, sir. We should search the area.
Shall we knock?
Meet them!
Gladly.
Inquisitor! I am ready! To serve! I join your glory.
We should bring in our forces to occupy the castle.
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but they keep squatting outside. Problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the...
I've had scout. I don't think anyone's getting into that cave any...
What's wrong with the...
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori through... There's an oasis nearby, but a 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. Well...
Report. What's the...
Bandits moved in. They're holed up in there, using it as a base.
Carry on.
Yep. Inquisitor.
What can you tell me?
The dark... We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
something?
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege. Will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trade.
That is the good news.
None of that accounts for the Wardens.
That is the bad.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons, that's good. We may not be able to but if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of...
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and...
It'll be hard fought, no way around it.
It's also possible that some...
The warriors, the mages, however, are slaves to...
We've built this...
They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the... If you can clear out the enemies on the battlement...
Sacrifice for some insane ritual! Can't you see? This is madness! Their minds are not their own! Keep your distance!
Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Never! Wardens, attack! What a waste. Press on ahead, you worship. Clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little intervention. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Oh, I'm sure you can't wait for Clarel to do that. How else are you going to bind her?
Yes, Inquisitor. I want to bind the Warden Commander to it. And yes, the ritual...
We make the sacrifices, no one else will.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Coryph.
Corypheus?
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the Blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven, and Hunterfell. This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
Clarel, we have come so far.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor!
destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power where I... You could have served a new god.
I will never serve.
Where are we?
We were falling. Is this... Are we dead?
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on?
What spirit commands this place?
It's not how I remember the... Perhaps it's because we're here, physically. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're... That huge demon was right on the other side of that...
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby.
It sounds like our best option. There.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. To physically walk within the Fade.
Not a freaking stroll! Of things will find us.
Calm yourself, child. Hostile emotions only draw the demons more quickly.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine.
It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, and sometimes we know the spirits lie.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we...
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand, in truth, proving my existence either way.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to... You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the... It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making...
I would gladly avenge the
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found... When you enter the Fade, these are your memories. Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
What's going on here?
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the ink, not for the old god. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
Was that everything you wanted me to see?
For the time being, you cannot escape the lair of the... You have recovered some of yourself. You must make haste.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
Those were Grey Wardens holding the... Their actions led...
I assumed he had taken their minds. Come, we can argue after we escape.
Oh, I intend to.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia, that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping.
So she's not real? Then the nightmare's fake too, right? Right?
It is a fear demon, as I suspected, likely drawing on terrors related to the Blight. Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your... fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such dread? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here, I hope. So by all means, let me return what you have forgotten.
That's it, right? Not so bad. You're not so bad!
These are but minor servants of a nightmare.
I hate this place.
What are those things?
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your cities. How could you expect to strike down a god? You're a failure.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
So, the nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger.
Keep running!
Go!
How I escaped.
The demon!
Keep running!
Ah!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade. It was the Divine behind me. And then you... she died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint.
Are you... her? Did you link...
If that is the story you wish to tell...
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple.
As I said, the Grey Warden's responsible for that. We can discuss this further once we return.
Yes, adamant.
How dare you, Judge? You tore Kirkwall apart!
To protect innocent mages, not mad...
Even without the
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good.
The Wardens are a risk. Send...
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger. Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up! I'm with you.
Real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
no, no! That's too big!
It wants our fear. Deny it and it has nothing.
For the Maker! must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
If you
Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
Cannot stand against me. You are nothing. You will die in agony. cannot stand against me. You are nothing! I grow fat on your fear.
need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. Corypheus is mine.
Stroud. Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the Warden!
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free. And Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
Once they understand what...
Honestly, after all the death they've seen...
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clorel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud is dead. Thanks to all of you. He alone stood against Clorel's madness. If not for him, you'd be dead. Or slaves to a servant of the Blight. And you repaid that by branding him a traitor.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died believing that the Wardens were a force for good. I'm willing to give the rest of you one final chance to prove it. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons...
After all that, you give them yet another
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishall.
Thank you, Your Worship. We...
Good luck, Inquisitor. And take care.
Hawk sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
We owe much of that to Stroud.
Yes. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the...
The Venatori are planning Corypheus. If we warn Celine, she may prove a most valuable...
I'll go as soon as...
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience. Speak with us when you... What... Divine Justinia, our soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't...
You seemed...
That does sound...
She did ask me to... She said...
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Thank you.
Ooh, Inquisitor! I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here.
It is beneficial that you resolved the issue I presented, Inquisitor.
You were made tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. Goodbye, Inquisitor.
I'm told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor. I hope the Order values what you've done, and gives you no reason to regret it. Another time, then.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I need to talk to you.
Just talk? Such a pity.
On second thought...
One of those days... Inquisitor.
I'm interested...
You can...
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will...
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
I'm glad someone was watching all...
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you stayed.
I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary I watched the rifts expand and grow. It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
For all our sakes.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature. To visit me here.
What do you mean? This isn't...
That's a matter of debate.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Countless better men and women than you are dead. Why shouldn't this be quick?
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear not just Corypheus, but I serve the living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Although willing, there's a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The Wardens can have you. Let them take your head if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours. It...
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You were free to rejoin your comrades. And...
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, Many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes...
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
We doubt when we're safe, when blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Saruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
Inquisitor. Good, good. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
What? Is that why we're here? How do you even know about the amulet? I hope you aren't intending to help me get it back. I can do this myself.
I apologize, but that won't be possible. Do forgive me, Inquisitor. But when I heard of your... You see, the young man sold me a rather valuable amulet. Why would I simply sell it? Not only is it useful...
You loathsome little cretin! That's what...
There is no need for insults, monsieur. I am interested only in doing good business.
Aren't you a merchant?
I am not a fence, monsieur. I only bought your friend's amulet. I do business in the...
Huh. He's got the right of it.
That's why I gave the young man so much. If you relinquish...
You refused to sell Dorian his amulet.
I am not attempting to manipulate you, my lord. The Ligue de Celestine is an organization of wealthy noblemen in Or. If someone like you applied pressure, they would admit me. That would be worth the return of the amulet.
What do you think, Dorian?
Leave the man be. I got myself in...
Perhaps you should accept your...
Kafas! I know what you think, and he's not my friend. Never mind what he is.
As you desire. Even so, that is the price. I shall accept no other.
You must not know who I am, even beyond being the Inquisitor. A man who could destroy your hopes of social climbing.
Please, just think...
I'd feel badly for the fellow if he wasn't a toad.
Here it is.
Now I'm indebted to you. I never wanted this, I told you.
Why should there be a debt? I only had to...
Of course you did. The Inquisitor snaps his fingers and people tremble.
Now you're just being different.
Someone intelligent would cozy up to the Inquisitor if they could. He can open doors, get you whatever you want, shower you... That's what they'll say. I'm the Magister who's using you.
I
don't care what they think about me. I am apparently an incredible... I apologize and thank you. I'm going to stop before I say something syrupy, but I won't forget this.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the... But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
If I knew what you were looking for...
You? I apologize. Did I see something by Genitivi here?
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble in... You went into the Fade. Are you... all right?
Stroud?
Ah. The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. That you made it out at all, you do realize this feat... Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison...
It would have been easier if you'd been with me.
Without question.
No sense of adventure.
I've not your talent for survival. If you can walk in the Fade, others... Not all of... My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge. There are enough idiots. It's a... What I do... If I could... Wish me luck. Have you been to your quarters lately by chance?
Not recently.
Do, when you have the time. There's something there that might interest you. You know where I'll be.
Sleep well?
When I asked to talk to you, I didn't think we'd be doing. Still better than the dream where I'm standing naked in front of the war table.
I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
I need to know...
We spoke of this among... Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
You've given me good counsel before.
My apologies, Inquisitor. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can. He must see your lay destroyed utterly, but...
You're sure that's...
The key. His deception will undo him, as it has done count.
I would like...
What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said... Like...
Indirectly, one assumes.
What can you tell me?
Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight.
I'd like to hear more about...
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me...
I found volcanoes with statues in the ashes.
Tell me...
I met her with the matchmaker, so I called her.
Tell me...
Though their cause was all but hopeless.
We'll talk.
Goodbye.
Stop following me.
Inquisitor. I haven't taken a step. Yet here you are.
I don't know what to do.
Aim high.
That'll do fine.
Got your wish, sort of.
Right.
We all do. No need to clear the space. They will all turn away.
Just say out loud.
Inquisitor.
I've seen bigger castles fall.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't. Not even if...
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes...
Do you think you don't have those things?
I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea.
I certainly thought so. I still don't know what to say. I saw her there, heard her voice. The chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so, a ghost. Those things are all possible. Nobody... A spirit could have assumed it helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
I believe it was the Divine.
I hope that's true. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, the last time such a thing happened, the world needs to know. It's good to see you.
May I ask you about...
I have no better answers on the topic than anyone might. But I'll tell you what I can. Another time, then.
You have the skill, but not the title. That's on you.
You all right, sir?
Long day.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take a...
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the Fade, huh?
You fought in that siege. Every demon in Adamant wanted to tear you in half.
I bet, you demon assholes. And who killed you? That's right. Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
And that works for you? All right, then.
Is there anything you need?
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
You said we should...
Yeah. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
I can think of worse places to go with Crimicius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself, growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slave.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one.
And Kunari don't treat those...
They are real men.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Anyway, here's the rest of the charges. We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there is crazy bunch of assholes. But they're mine.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than...
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari Black.
Yeah, you really don't.
I take it you're the company.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down. But that's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain.
So, how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow with a giant... Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
Got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
No man can beat the charge. For every bloody battlefield will gladly...
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad... Good to see you, boss.
I'd like to hear more...
Always... What do you want to know?
I'd like to know...
He's a good soldier. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tiv...
Nah. Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just... I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them.
You don't have any problems with...
He's not. Oh, look, I've got horns, you've got a magic mark on your hand. We're probably not the best people to... Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up. I figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders...
I imagine.
He came at me.
What are the craziest jobs you've...
Besides this one, the fun stuff is when they party. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to fight...
What's giant?
So this old guy, it attacks us because, of course, it does.
That was...
Yeah, good news. Bad.
But at least...
Turned out that charm was a phony.
You have...
A lot of them, they're lost. You get my back.
See you later.
Nice.
Oh, Inquisitor, I saw some bandits, so I...
Sarah. About Adamant and what happened in the Fade. A good shot. Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Everyone is pretending it made sense. Demons and visions and all of it. And I saw nothing. Nothing. They were like, stupid, right? Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
Pretty much scared of all.
That's no good. I mean, they're everywhere. I bet even... That's probably not. It's stupid to think about it. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. Usually, bad stuff happens. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended. Is it planning when legends show up? That's what they used to be. I wonder what other... Blackwall's nice. You have a problem. That, over there, is a full tavern. But everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging. And they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
I don't understand how a...
Look, you have experts for everything. And I know a bunch... Oh, sure, they'll complain. But they'll really mean, thank you for distracting me from the end of the stupid world. Come on!
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find... What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move. I got it. Easy one. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. Come on, next. Right, little lady pretty pants. Have a look for something she likes. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in...
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy... Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, bears don't...
Who is up there?
Go!
That was fun! An inquisitor of the people. Still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes.
Pies is so good! And Corypheus... Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom... Anyway, fun time. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Wardens harm their own and fall to mortal failings.
No. But you like demons! I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse if I ask. Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation...
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without...
I have a suggestion. If Cole... I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers. To protect spirits, they summon a spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, the resources of the Inquisition.
Good.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near... Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
We're taking down Corypheus before he takes it.
You know, sometimes when you say shit like that... Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'd better write some letters. Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, all right?
I would have been merciful with the mail. He made a difficult decision.
That's because you wouldn't have had family in his way.
I might have had family in the Blight's way.
We all did. We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal.
They think she spoke to me?
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those
Tell these...
If... It's good to see you.
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better. Well, it can be trying. There is no the game can be... But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
What do the people...
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this. Ban Vigard of Ferelden is visiting. Please show no alarm if you hear shouting.
Shouting?
His lordship spent a half a year with his lands under siege. His wife informs me the band still sleeps rather...
Any Venatori activity?
If my agents find anything, you will be the first to know.
should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
Inquisitor,